friends. We're blessed again to be back for another one. Host TJ, the conservative hustler. Let's see what the hell going on now. And it's crazy. You got it, baby. Let's do it.
For the adoptive parents of that 7-year-old boy found dead inside that washing machine.
Troy Kohler died back in July. Jermaine and Tiffany Thomas yesterday charged in Kohler's death. This afternoon, they remain in custody.
Adam Bennett is outside the family's home in Spring. And Adam, prosecutors shared this really difficult information in court that we want to warn folks is hard for some to hear.
Yeah, these details are really disturbing, Mia. You know, one neighbor told me he is surprised it took this long to bring charges in this case, while another told me he can't imagine any parent doing what this couple is accused of doing.
Mr. Thomas, are you a U.S. citizen? You requesting a court-appointed lawyer?
A brief, routine Q&A in probable cause court this morning is all we heard from Jermaine Thomas after he was charged with capital murder. His wife, Tiffany Thomas, charged with injury to a child, was not in court for mental health reasons. The magistrate set bail at $2 million for Jermaine, $150,000 for Tiffany, after prosecutors shared new details in their son's death. Deputies found 7-year-old Troy Kohler's body in a washing machine inside the family's garage on Rosegate Drive on July 28th. Kohler's adopted parents had reported him missing less than a couple hours earlier. Jermaine Thomas spoke to KHOU later that night.
I put my key in the door and then the door open. But anything else after that, I don't know.
As in the
Man, look like you lying. Well, your ass in big trouble too.
door was unlocked already.
Yeah, but I don't know.
But in court documents, a Harris County Sheriff's Office homicide investigator says the couple made several inconsistent statements, contradicted by surveillance video and cell phone records. The medical examiner ruled Kohler's death a homicide, saying he suffered from asphyxiation, possible drowning, and blunt force trauma.
This defendant would have been the last adult present in the residence while the complainant was alive. The fact that the complainant could not have run himself through a wash cycle on the washing machine on his own.
Prosecutors say text message chats between the couple show, quote, deep contempt for their adopted son.
Officers observed a text in which defendant Tiffany told this defendant that the complainant told her the truth about eating her oatmeal cream pies because she, quote, threatened to put him in the stove and turn it on, end quote.
In those court documents, the homicide investigator also said that school personnel at Kohler's school initiated 2 CPS investigations after alerting authorities to facial bruising and blackened eyes. Both defendants are due in court tomorrow morning. Ron?
What?
Put the boy in the damn washing machine. That's crazy. I just sent, yeah, I sent you the link in the email. Yeah, that's fucked up. He gonna sit there and lie about some shit like that. Check your email. I just tried to send it to you. Boy, I'm talking about. How you gonna do a little man like that, dog? Alright, damn. People crazy as hell out here, man. What the fuck? Man, I'm trying to get my boy the link.
Today marks 4 years since a local man was shot to death in St. Johns County. No one has been arrested in his death. And this is a photo of Lavert Durden. This morning, his family gathered outside the St. Johns County Courthouse in hopes of shining new light on the case. News4Jax reporter Ashley Harding has their story and the connection to another tragic, unsolved case.
I sent it.
Calling for answers and action. That's what Lavert Durden's family did today as they held signs and protested outside the St. Johns County Courthouse. They say the last 4 years without Durden have been unbearable.
We want to be able to go every day without crying. Every day. I cry every day. 4 years, not exaggerating. Every day. And
You hear it? 4 years. You see the pain that the animal thug caused? Crying every day.
tired.
Durden's mother, April Sherman, did not want to appear on camera, but says the one thing that would give her family peace is an arrest in the case. Investigators said Brandon Calloway and Trayvon Watson were named as persons of interest. Today, Calloway is serving a prison sentence on an unrelated charge. Watson is on probation, also for another case. Durden's family says over the years they've not heard much from investigators and do not believe enough is being done.
I know he's probably looking down, saying, man, what's going on? Really? Like, we want something done.
In a tragic twist of irony, today also marks 6 years since Lavert Durden's cousin, Charles Durden, was shot and killed, then left in a burning car alongside.
Damn. They shot him up. Before that, they shot his cousin up and left him in a burning car. And I'm the problem for calling this out?
Staff and Larry. That case is also unsolved, and the state attorney's office says both remain open.
Stop the violence. Stop it. We want justice. Stop the violence. You know, man up for your actions. That's it.
Praying for.
Oh, that's the problem right there. Ain't gonna be no manning up, huh? Oh no, that's not what the animal thug does.
Answers in their son's murder and keeping his name alive. In St. Johns County, Ashley Harding, Channel 4.
You see it? They gotta just sit there and reminisce. The killer walking up and down and walking right past him. You don't got it? Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. Damn. Hold up. Damn. You can't send me a message? And I'm trying to send my boy the link, man. Did. Ain't no damn sense. Trying to get out of my back.
The man shot last week is asking for the community's help in finding the suspect.
The shooting happened in the middle of the day on Thursday. Our Cassidy Williams explains why he knows where the shooter is.
Of his children.
26-year-old Cortez LaFleur Randolph was a father of 2 children under 2. His aunt Karen Randolph says he was loved by many.
The first thing I remember about him is his smile.
That smile is now only left in photos. LaFleur Randolph was shot and killed around midday Thursday. It happened near 95th and Sheridan. His family says that's where he lived with the mother of his 2 children.
We don't know if it was a setup. We don't know what happened really. Never called us.
Milwaukee police have only said that there was an argument before the shooting. LaFleur Randolph's family says they know who that argument was with. Police say they are searching for specific people, but have not released their names. His family thinks there are neighbors who saw something that could help.
It's just a sad situation. It's really sad.
Randolph hopes someone is arrested soon because unsolved homicides should never be common.
This is like a really hard pill to swallow. We haven't had a major death like this, and this shouldn't be a normal thing. This isn't normal.
Police ask anyone who may know something to give them a call. Cassidy Williams, Fox 6 News.
I mean, it's just ongoing in the hood. It's just ongoing, senseless. See, little man, I'm trying to get the link out to you, but boy, I don't know what the. You know, I'm a son, man. So I don't know how to send it through the damn thing. Man, that. Hold up. Let me try to send it through this way. Damn. I'm trying to get the link to my boy. Hold up. Hold up. Blimp.
Tonight, Crime Stoppers of Houston held its gala at Minute Maid Park to raise money it uses to help police solve cases. But behind each case is a family, and several are still waiting for justice. Zach Tawatari looks at the impact still felt by one of those families. Zach?
Marcelino, families whose lives have been changed forever by violence continue to speak out in hopes that, along with Crime Stoppers, they can stop it from happening to someone else.
Do not pass.
In the cemetery where he's buried,
Because we have that little tiny fate.
nearly tears to date his death.
I would tell him that I love him.
Marnita Hinton keeps asking the same question.
Who murdered my son?
She remembered 35-year-old Christopher Hinton Mina with a balloon release.
Love you, Chris. Long live Chris.
In November of 2020, Chris, who she describes as a fun-loving and caring person, was shot and killed in his car on the south side of Houston.
Sometimes I ask when the pain will stop. Pain will never stop.
His killer remains on the loose, and it's cases like Chris's that put a face on the consequences family members like Marnita live with.
It's fair. It's not fair for someone to walk up to someone and just shoot him in the back of the head.
And Crime Stoppers of Houston, who hosted their gala Sunday night, is the organization offering rewards in cases like Chris's with the community's help, hoping to bring answers to those like Marnita.
Grief is intensified when justice is lacking. And sadly, for so many families, justice is still lacking. So they know at Crime Stoppers there's a place that they can turn to that's going to keep their cases out in the public.
No matter how long it takes, Marnita says she won't stop until Chris's killer is caught. But it still can't compare, she says, to the loss that will last forever.
It'll make me feel just a bit better. But closure will never, I don't think closure will ever happen.
And the reward in Christopher's case remains $1,000. If you know anything, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 713-222-TIPS. At Minute Maid Park, Zach Tawatari, KHOU 11 News.
Damn. All right, hold up. Let me try to get this goddamn link out to my boy. Let me try to get this link out. Something. Hold up. I don't know what the fuck. Let me get this shit. The hell going on? That's crazy. I don't know what the fuck. It's the craziest shit ever. I'm trying to get it to you, my boy. I'm trying to get it to you like hell. Okay, hold up. Maybe I'll try and get it to you like hell. Let me try it this way. Oh, okay. Okay. Now I got that. Now, okay. I ain't see that. Now I see it. Okay. There we go. There go my boy. And I need get on my ass. This shit took me forever. I got you now. Damn. Let me pull up one more story real quick. That was crazy. Let me pull up one more. Oh yeah. I can see it. Let me come up out of here, pull the story up real quick. You see it? I thought I just heard, okay. I got it. Let me get the commercial out the way real quick.
Social.
Delle donne non mi fido, il corteggiamento è un rito troppo spesso.
Oh, yes, please.
Che una donna.
Welcome to Eyewitness.
John C. Glover. We're going to.
Laney, so we're going to take you there live. ABC 13's Derek Lewis.
Man, I just want to goddamn start it over. Shower. Fuck it. Let me get my boy in this thing. What's up, boy?
You're with TJ was
Man,
good,
kick
man.
my ass, man.
Son, man. Come on, son, man. You gotta get it together, man.
Man, I don't know how to drop the link or none of that crazy shit. I'm like, man, you gotta do it the easy way for me, boy. God
Right.
damn.
You got it, though, eventually.
Look at this crazy shit.
Bruce in for Chauncey
This crazy
Glover.
shit here.
We're going to start with breaking news in North Houston right now. It's got a lot of moving parts to it, Myra. HPD working two scenes that are related on the north side. One is along Gay Street where two people were stabbed.
The other involves a wounded suspect found along Delaney. So we're going to take you there live. ABC 13's Derek Lewis is standing by. He spoke with police. And Derek, can you sort all of this out for us here?
Yeah, it's a lot to go through, Myra and Jonathan. Right now, a family is grieving tonight after a woman in her 50s passed away. What police are still trying to figure out right now is why a man walked into this family's home, stabbed two people, and then tried to get away. Gay Street turned into a crime scene.
So you know,
In for Chauncey Glover.
My bad. You notice they don't ever give us who the fuck it is.
Nah.
Like why? How do? What you mean? Somebody walk in somebody's house and then fucking just stab up people?
We're going to start with breaking news in North Houston right now. It's got a lot of moving parts to it, Myra. HPD working two scenes that are related on the north side. One is along Gay Street where two people were stabbed.
The other involves a wounded suspect found along Delaney. So we're going to take you there live. ABC 13's Derek Lewis is standing by. He spoke with police. And Derek, can you sort all of this out for us here?
Yeah, it's a lot to go through, Myra and Jonathan. Right now, a family is grieving tonight after a woman in her 50s passed away. What police are still trying to figure out right now is why a man walked into this family's home, stabbed two people, and then tried to get away. Gay Street turned into a crime scene Wednesday, with family and friends outside a home waiting for answers. Most of them dealing with the pain of losing a loved one who had been stabbed multiple times around 10 this morning. Police say several people were inside the family's home when the suspect showed up.
He did come to the residence. He walked in and he proceeded inside, and which is when he stabbed multiple people.
The fire department pronounced the woman.
But, like, who?
Right. Were they related? Was he, you know what I mean? Was he a friend? Was he a neighbor? Like, come on, man.
Dead on the scene. Investigators are still working to figure out the relationship between the suspect and the family.
We are just trying to interview everybody and gather a whole bunch of information to determine who this particular individual was.
After fatally stabbing the woman, police say the suspect then stabbed an 18-year-old man in the house as well.
So during the altercation, one of the individuals inside of the residence was able to get a firearm, which he then was defending the family at this time. That the evidence indicates that. So that individual was potentially shot.
Investigators found that individual, the suspect, about 3 to 4 blocks away near Delaney and Fulton.
They found that individual, the suspect. Like,
good. Shot his ass.
ain't got
Got that Batman.
Got his ass. He walk up in somebody's house and got his ass shot.
Right.
Good.
Streets with gunshot wounds. The suspect and the 18-year-old are both in the hospital in stable condition. In Houston, I'm Derek Lewis, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
What?
I mean, I get it. Like, the police can't always just be. Sometimes I know they be like not trying to say everything before they get all the, you know what I'm saying, all the information. But like,
yeah,
but like, I don't know. That's not. It's weird. It's weird. They don't be saying. They don't be knowing too much.
Oh.
But you know, we're a protected class, so they're not just gonna rush and be like,
"Oh my." Oh,
it was a sunny crime.
I forgot about that.
Where was that, Houston?
Hell yeah. Got a hot shot knucklehead I went to school with, always hooping and hollering about down there. And ain't shit popping down there, but trouble.
Yeah.
Some man down there tearing up every damn thing.
Right.
Like, you want to need to come down there for what? Talk about that? Hold on. What the hell? I done hit.
Right.
Yeah, you was getting there too, my boy.
Just working on some stuff, video stuff. I just dropped a new video, so I'm trying to like promote and, you know what I mean, do all this stuff. That's it. Friday, cooling, man. I'm about to go run some errands and then try to get some little bit of work done.
Hell yeah.
Hey, so I seen the other stream that you did, right? So this is a crazy question, but it's crazy. Like, I'm not advocating for no wild shit, but like, so you know how like, I don't know if you saw the joint, but Ogg Nation, it was someday I missed it, but they were talking about the 14-year-old who shot the squeegee boy, who shot a dude cold blood like 5 times in the head or whatever. And so, you know, people, I think that he should be charged as an adult, right? I mean, he did it. That's an adult crime. He made an adult move.
Yeah.
However, right. So do you think that same logic should apply to 14-year-olds who want to have sex with adults? Consensual, not consensual. But if it's consensual, is that, you know what I mean? I know it's a wild ass question, bro. But
yeah, nah,
because I seen the shit, because I was thinking about, because I seen the joint you did where they was doing the sting and they was catching people. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to catch, they did the sting in what was that, like Arizona or something like that.
Yeah, caught like 14 of their ass, 20 of their ass up.
Yeah, like,
but see, this where I think is different, because when we start talking about the youth and the babies, sex has always been a total separate class from just outright violence. You know what I'm saying? A child is easy manipulated. I mean, because when we're talking about sex, especially when an adult and a child, now we're talking about master manipulation. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing for a child to get into the streets and into trouble. You know, he get punished for that. You know, you get held accountable. But it's another thing that make it more sinister when an adult is preying on a child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
you
look,
get caught up a couple years in high school, freshman, you know, I can work with your kids, but an adult preying on a child.
No, like an adult, yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, so what about, so you seen the jump? I didn't see it, but I know I seen the headline, Black Gen Z. He did he said like Tiana Trump. She said she had like 50 bodies before high school or something like that. You know Tiana Trump?
High school?
Yeah, she a porn star.
Before high,
or or something, or middle school. Actually, I think the joint was like middle school. But I'm saying no. So they know what they doing. Like, it's not like she ain't know what she was doing, or like she was, you know what I mean? What do you
because at some point you still have to penalize the adult. You know what I'm saying? You have to find the adult. Now it could be layers to it, but you have to get to the adult. Whenever we're dealing with children, you know what I'm saying? You have to get to a physical. We can hold them. We can punish them to a certain degree, but it's different from a child picking up a handgun. You know, he out in the streets thugging, shooting, and I can put you in jail. Now, I can scold the youth and this and that, but the adult, when he's pursuing the youth in a sexual manner, yeah, you have to really feel it.
Oh, look, this is the title of the video. I ain't watching, but it said Tiana Trump admits that she had 30 bodies by the time she graduated middle school.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That's a baby.
Disgusting. But
I mean,
but look,
she
want.
I'm thinking about my 8th grade self.
Yeah.
No, but that's like when I'm thinking about just like my mind frame, my body, how I would talk to a woman, how I would be. That's a baby. You're not ready for an adult to like.
Yeah.
Do your body ain't even really ready. You forcing it to get ready. It looked the part. You know,
no, biologically though. Biologically, that's why. So, do you know about the age of consent laws? Like, they just changed them to what they are now. They only just changed them like 50 years ago. Some even less.
That's why I'm so mad at Kels. I'm like, nigga, if you got a young girl fetish, get them at the legal age. Get them at 18.
Yeah, but look though. So look, that's a good point. So look, when he was a youngin, when he was young, the age of consent law, like. What he was doing, I'm almost certain, like it was okay. Like the age of consent laws, they changed within his time frame. It's not like when he was 18, like those. Nah, it was like probably wasn't until he was a little bit older until these laws. You see what I'm saying? So it's like we changed because what they did, they used to. Again, first of all, let me just keep saying this shit. I ain't with none of this shit at all. Like, so I'm not advocating for none of this shit. But like, I'm just saying though, like. When he it used to be that just biologically, like if female, she had her period, she was ready. And girls used to get married off and shit like that, 12, 13, as soon as they had their period. Biologically, they're ready to have sex and they're ready to produce babies. And that was it. But like now we just came up with 18 or whatever, 17 or 18 or whatever. And okay, but that don't change biology. So now that's why if it's like
to me, it's almost like when just like the old adage, when you know better, you'll do better. So of course, certain things, and again, certain things were forced upon. Then it wasn't really no pushback. So it wasn't no pushback on a child getting married off, or or a youngin getting in the bed with somebody who could again control her physically, mentally, but. As time went on,
we do that now.
Crazy.
We do that. We do that with grown women too, though.
Yeah, but see, I like to put myself in that situation when I was, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. Like, there's no way you're in such a submissive position as a child. Like that's what makes it even more sinister. Okay, like once upon a, and even when I think about it back then, like. Even when they was taking them physically and doing whatever, you still knew that. You still know, like, okay, I'm gonna take this youngin because this youngin is pure, young, what. That's even more sinister, you know what I'm saying? So fast forward to the times now, like the animal thug walking around the hood, know he can go get a grown woman, you know what I'm saying? He see this little young thing running around the hood, and not even it. I'm talking about young, and they out here like that. So I done seen them out here like that. So
and that's what I'm saying. That's what that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about when it's consensual. Like these Jones just be acting ready at 13, 14. That's different than preying on. You know what I'm saying? Like than just preying on some girl who just going to school or something like that. You know what I mean?
That's where you have to step in and be the responsible adult. So now you're not preying on you. Okay, you might get a fast one that'll be on you. Because you have to know that the consequences are kind of severe, from jail to a social stigma to it is what it is. And me personally, like I can't, like I just from being like raising so many cousins and a big ass family, and like again from being a child and knowing like how the body work and how it goes down, I just can't see it. I can't do it. I can't have no sympathy for like an adult again to knowingly, willingly prey on man, sex magic is real. Like this is what got us in the mess we're in now. You know, this shit is out of control. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So the toothpaste is so far out of the tube now. It's just sexual deviancy running around crazy. And so every morning he wakes up like, wow, I was on top of the fucking world. Bro, a girl from anywhere in the world. Like, I'm Kels. I can go anywhere. And this man, the final chapter of his book turned to the page of him going down, messing with damn babies. Like, I just...
Yeah, it's
that
no,
hurt
it's
me, dog.
strange. It's strange, man.
Yeah.
No, it's strange. And you know too, though, that's the thing, though, too. Sometimes, I'm not making no excuses for him, but sometimes it was people offering their daughters to him.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm saying. So it's like, it's weird because you talking about if people have been doing this for hundreds of years, thousands of years, all the way up until the 1950s, like, how do you, we just started for real. We just started with where we at now. So it's like weird. It's weird though, man. I mean, them dudes are weird. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I like being with grown women. You know what I'm saying? That's me personally.
Yeah, because the longer, you know, as life started to progress and shit, we understood, you know, responsibility and morality. And just say if you had a fluctuation of kids and babies running around swole up and pregnant, you can't have a world like that. You know what I'm saying?
They supposed to be getting married, not
The
not
Food
just
Lion Feeds box.
like
You're
that.
filling
Ain't supposed to be
tables
raising
and
no
hearts with hope this holiday season.
Yeah,
Food Lion
yeah,
Feeds,
where I'm from.
here for every moment.
Right, but then
Our
so
top
then can
story:
you?
a serial thief is targeting elderly residents in a West Side neighborhood. Since May, Detroit police say there have been nearly a dozen break-ins and attempted break-ins in North Rosedale Park. What's even more concerning, in some of those cases, the residents are home at the time. Pamela Osborne spoke with police who are desperately trying to identify the suspect before anybody gets hurt. Pamela.
Kimberly, that's right. I spoke to the detective that's working this case. He really wants everyone at home to take a look at the video that we're about to show you. But first, let me describe to you where we are. We're along Outer Drive. It's a fairly well-lit area, a well-traveled street. Despite all of that, this guy is really comfortable walking up to the homes that he's targeting, trying to pry his way in, whether people are home or not.
What? Like, how gutsy are you to do that? And what I'm telling you, like, people crazy as hell.
It's unsettling, and you know they rarely.
Oh, what you was about to say?
I'm saying, so what if he was 13? Could you say, oh well, his mind ain't developed, so he ain't, you know what I mean? Would you use the same logic? Because if the logic changes, then that's what make it difficult to enforce things. But like, because you could say that, like, okay, he's 13, he's 14, his mind and body ain't developed, so you got to blame somebody else.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's tricky, right?
Wait, a 13-year-old. Wait, hold on, I missed it. A 13-year-old male?
If the 13-year-old male was doing this crime, they didn't say who it was, but let's say it was like a 13, 14-year-old. Could you apply the same logic and be like, well, they're only 13, 14, and their mind ain't developed yet, so we can't hold them accountable. Maybe they were manipulated.
Well, that's why we have places that keep a juvenile account. You know, we got the juvenile system for that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then
All
just
right.
like with the guy who would mess with the child, it ain't like, you know, they would do over here anyway. Nothing too crazy to them. You'll even go to a certain part of the prison. So it's levels to it, but my whole deal is just that
it's all bad.
It's all bad because when you're an adult, you have to know better. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain things got conducted back when they going off the. I hear the biological tip, but again, I still think that was still done at an immoral point then. You know,
Yeah.
And then, you know, you got your grandmothers and your great grandmothers, and they had babies all young, and you know what I'm saying? And
right, that's true.
But hell no. We ain't playing that. We mess with no babies around here, baby.
They're afraid to come out.
On either side of John Enot's home are two elderly women living alone. The pair have something else in common. Both have become the targets of the man you see here on Enot's home surveillance video.
He definitely knows what he's doing. This is not his first rodeo.
Detroit police say this attempted break-in happened in May. Watch as the suspect, shielded by an overgrown bush, goes from one window to the next. And
I mean, look at this kid. Really? And what if now he get his brains blowed out right there. BLM, Crump, and everybody would be up and down this damn strip right here.
Only if they were white, though. If the people who blew out his brains was white.
You're right.
Investigators say he spent about 10 minutes trying to pry his way in with no luck. All the while, the homeowner was inside.
I mean, how terrifying would that be?
Right.
And for the sister that don't want the police around. I mean, you don't want police to come help you. You done ran Jody off. You don't want the police around. So how you gonna deal with that?
Nah, they be capping. They be the first ones to call the police. That's cap. They be lying.
Afterwards,
he didn't run to his car. He just walked real casually and got in his car and took off.
He wasn't gone for long. He forgot something and pulls right up in the driveway to retrieve it.
It's like you're being violated.
Dr. Kim Logan Nolan is the Outer Drive block captain. At least 3 of the incidents police
the block captain.
They got a sister. It's the block captain. Yo,
shit up, man.
Sisters be holding it down, man. They holding everything down.
And be crying about all the crazy shit, dog. Golly.
are investigating happened on her block.
It disturbs me because now our senior citizens are being preyed upon.
There is a pattern. Police say the man, who was 6 foot tall and about 30 years old, appears to be working alone and is targeting older women living by themselves.
And we're really concerned about this because some of the homes are occupied at the time of the break-ins.
And now that you've had a look at the suspect, we want to draw your attention to the right side of your screen. This is the vehicle the suspect is believed to be driving around in. Police think it might be an early 2000s model Lincoln LS, either black or dark blue in color. I should mention that he has been successful in some of these break-ins, walking away with thousands of dollars in jewelry. So if anyone out there has information about this vehicle or the man that's wearing that pretty unique shirt there, police.
I searched this shit up and down. I'm looking for the story to where they're in the hood saying the white supremacists just ran through here, beat up, you know what I'm saying, Junebug, the Proud Boy. Oh my God.
No, it don't be no stories about that, man.
And there ain't gonna be no damn story about that.
Because they're not like that. They're not rocking like that.
It's the craziest shit in the damn world.
Nobody want smoke with these animal thugs, man. The Proud Boys don't want no smoke with these animal thugs.
No. And it's like, I'm like, they know, and the crazy shit, everybody know where the problem's starting. Nobody don't want to say shit. And we the problem for speaking on it, like, hey, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's really how that went.
Right. You won't get mad at the people who just telling it like it is.
You the Uncle Tom Coon sellout. Like, oh, okay, well, I appreciate it.
Right. I'll take it. Take one for the team.
I said, damn, we got it. We got the street cats talking sense. I said, now I'm the mouth for common sense out here. When the hell this happened?
Right. I know all these smart people too. I was
5, we have a
expecting them
look
to
at
do that.
terrifying surveillance video that captures the shooting of a man inside a gas station in Anderson just last night.
Unimaginable.
Golly.
Tonight at 5, we have a look at terrifying surveillance video that captures the shooting of a man inside a gas station in Anderson just last night.
Unimaginable. Tonight, police are searching for that suspect. Lauren Kostick has been digging into the story all day for us. She's joining us live tonight from Anderson.
So, Lauren, what did you find today?
Well, Ann Felicia, today we learned that victim's name is is Andre now Quamain Diamond. Family tells me right now he is still in the
Well, at least he alive.
Right.
gotta take some good with the bad. Damn.
hospital in serious condition. And now tonight, this community wants answers. At least once a day, Kevin Neal comes to this Conoco off Nickel Avenue.
I live right down the street, so I walk here, drive here, ride past here every single day.
But on Wednesday, police surrounded the area after a man was shot inside the store.
It's been plenty of shootings up here, but never inside the store.
The suspect was able to get away before the police arrived.
This is full of cameras, so they on camera.
And sure enough, the whole thing was captured on surveillance video. You can see the suspect in red standing in the doorway and appears to be yelling at someone inside. He then gets into a black Buick SUV and drives away. About 2 minutes later, the victim, wearing a black shirt, walks into the store. You then see the suspect start to follow him. As the victim heads down an aisle, the suspect keeps an eye on him and slowly rubs his hands together.
That's that. Oh yeah, my boy. What's that shit you were popping? I got something for your ass. He got enough space in between them aisles where you can't run at him.
Yeah.
And you don't want police around for that?
Yikes.
Like that's a bad situation to be in.
The victim then turns the corner, and that's when the suspect pulls a gun from his pocket and fires it at him twice before.
And this right here is when the rest of your new life starts. And people, that's the shit people don't be thinking
his
about.
Hands together. The victim then turns the corner, and that's when the suspect pulls a gun from his pocket and fires it at him twice before running out the door. In the corner, you can also see one of the employees quickly duck for cover in a back room, and another customer run for safety. Police tell us the victim is 28-year-old Andre Nell Quamain Diamond.
I just seen him that day, early that morning.
Those who know Andre say this shooting doesn't add up.
But he a good dude. He don't bother nobody.
As police continue to investigate,
Shit, apparently he said something wrong to Buddy.
others are now worried they could be next.
You know, somebody walk in the store and just shoot you. That's crazy. It's scary around here.
No, it ain't no somebody. It's a somebody, goddammit. You talking about somebody. Ain't no damn somebody.
That's why I go to work and go home. Work and home.
Wishing this senseless violence would stop. In the last hour, we checked back in with Anderson police, but still there have been no arrests in this case. Of course, Ian Felicia.
How?
Got him on camera. Got his car. We don't be catching people. I don't know how that worked, man. How you got the whole man on multiple surveillance cameras. He was in the store. He got the car he got into. Maybe they didn't catch a plate, but it's hard because they be having cameras outside the joints too.
Yeah.
So,
and you know, and sometimes, man, when I be outside and I just be at the store, sometimes I think about shit. Bro, shit can happen so fast, dog.
So quick.
And it sound good. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do all this other Superman quick shit and get away, but bruh, yeah, you're right. And shit can get hellified real quick.
yeah, but the crazy thing is that these bombers will be getting away. Oh man, last night on we was talking about the they about to do like a little purge law in DC, bro.
Yeah, I started to get on. I seen y'all talking about it. I was about to get on. Damn.
Oh yeah, I was
that's
hoping you was
crazy.
getting on.
And
Yeah.
in DC, yeah, because I had just hollered at you. I
Yeah.
was tired as hell. Well, I had just ate. I was tired as hell.
Right.
One night I had did that shit. Boy, I had messed around and nodded off. I said, "Oh Lord, let me get up out of this shit."
On the
Boy, I gotta
stream,
shut-
he's nodding off.
Yeah, I said, let me get up out. Let me for Ox see me and shit. But let me show you this one right here. I got to show you this one, boy.
All right.
Oh my goodness. This is the one I was waiting to show you beside the last one. Oh, hold up.
Yeah, I can't see it yet.
Oh yeah. Son of yeah. hit the wrong damn button on their ass. Hello, it's an automatic smash.
I was heartbroken. This influencer Chanel Jack was one of the recent people to fall victim to car theft at the hands of teens. I'm finding that everybody just wants to go viral and they would do anything to make that happen. She's built her following on empowering the youth to be kind and supportive to one another. She works with youth all over Central Ohio by partnering with various organizations like the Columbus Urban League, My Brother's Keeper, and more. Love your
Bro, she fine now. I ain't gonna take that. I ain't gonna take nothing away from that little thing.
Yeah, she about to say some corny stuff. Yeah, but she's solid.
brace yourself.
Like the Columbus Urban League, My Brother's Keeper, and more. Love your imperfections. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Over the summer, she was invited to speak at a youth summit for teens who want to be influencers. So I really wanted to teach them good morals and values so they could decide who are they, what do they want to stand for, and start using their voice in their own friendship circles first before going viral. But while she was trying to instill good, 3 teens were outside doing anything but. Her brand new Nissan was stolen in a matter of 3 minutes. It has been a big financial.
God damn, like what, 3 minutes from when she got it, or just 3 minutes?
Bruh, she went in to go talk to the kids. She trying to help they badass.
Oh.
And they went outside and jacked the car, dog.
Teens were outside doing anything but. Her brand Nissan was stolen in a matter of 3 minutes. It has been a big financial burden. I just have faith that it is going to work out. Jack isn't the only one. The Franklin County Sheriff's Office told me that there are 42% more crime reports that involve a juvenile than this time last year. Like in Jack's case, the Sheriff's Office said that they're seeing these crimes committed on a group basis with 2 to 3 teens involved. Jack says this is why she's encouraging teens to speak up to their peers. Even though you're not their parents, influence them to do better, to do right, so that's what I really wanted to teach that this summer. And without a car, I still showed up for those teens because they need me more.
Bro, it ain't that funny, but damn, dog.
It's ironic.
It's crazy as hell. You going in the hood to talk this softball shit instead of listen. Get y'all shit together. Jail is waiting on y'all ass if you don't do the right damn thing.
Yeah.
You in here talking the softball, social circle, safe space shit, and they done hit you for your damn car.
More than ever.
While doing that.
Jack now relies on friends, family, Uber, and Lyft to get.
Now look how she got to get to work.
Get where she needs to go. Thank you. While things may be difficult right now, she says that her community showing up for her pushes her to do the same for those.
Now I know if she called you, you're gonna be there.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna give her a ride wherever you need to go, sweetheart. I feel sorry for you, for your loss.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah, this is a perfect time for Jody to come swooping in right now, boy.
Hell yeah.
Need it most.
It still takes a village to raise these teens, and it still takes a village to help me get to the places I need to do. So community is so important, and that's just this whole situation just highlights that. So I'm grateful for my community to.
Wow.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. No, that is unfortunate. It's not funny, but it's it's ironic though. Like in 3 minutes, you go into the building. 3 minutes, them little youngins jack your car, and you go there to actually try to talk to them.
Hell yeah, that's crazy as hell. I'm gonna do the last one for I gotta get because these motherfucking kids about to start coming as soon as they hit my damn building.
Yeah.
As soon as they hit my damn building, my damn dogs and every damn dog gonna start going crazy.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I got time for one more.
Yeah, I saw that. And I said in DC, why the fuck would they do that in DC?
Hey, Slim.
Why would they do that anywhere?
Why would they do that anywhere? Right. But that's the wave, though. That's the wave. It's about to be anything goes.
Wow. Yeah, my bad. Hold on.
Absolutely heartless to use a child.
Yeah, what you were saying?
No, I'm saying, yeah, that's just the wave. Like they see in them other cities, DC be on some copycat. And look, I just gotta vouch for the mayor because I voted for her. Even though she is some woman Democrat, she don't be on it like that. It's the city council.
Yeah.
Like, and even when they said the story, yeah, even when they said the story, they were like, yeah, like she ain't on it like that. She's like a some woman, but Democratic some woman, but she ain't going like
outnumbered.
Yeah, she's way outnumbered. The whole council be going against her when she try to do stuff that makes sense, man.
Damn.
And then
Child and toddler as leverage.
Oh, my bad.
In this home invasion, the mom who does not want her identity out there says what happened to her and her family has absolutely changed the direction of her life. She says it started as a home invasion and turned into a shooting where they were demanding money. And she says she's actually seen these gunmen before.
As he's got the gun to your child's head, what are you thinking?
Couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. Like, he took the breath out of my body, but I know how to move fast and give them what they wanted.
What the gunman wanted was $400. Nothing compared to her child's life, but money this mom of two needed.
That was diapers.
$400, dog. Got the gun to your baby head. Wow.
Little stuff, but you ain't have to do all that.
She's scared and doesn't want her face shown. That's because the gunman is still out there. Detroit police are on the case. Two men she says she's seen before broke into her house early Monday morning near 8 Mile and Shaner on Detroit's east side.
He go in there and put the gun on my son's head, my 2-year-old head, and he wide awake. He like, you don't give me that shit, he gonna die. I'm like, I'll go get it. No.
Hey, where's Eminem? Where's Eminem, man? It's 8 Mile Road, man. Where he at?
I mean, damn.
Where he at? He want to stand up. He want to stand up for people. He want to stand up for us. He had all that shit to say about Trump. Where you at when this shit happened?
Yeah. I was just about to say he had all that bullshit to say. Ain't this his hood? Crazy ass.
Ran in there and grabbed it.
Once the two men got the money, she says the one that held the gun to her son's head wanted everyone dead.
The guy's so heartless, he gave the gun to the other boy and he said, now kill them and them kids. Then I start hearing a whole bunch of shots, pow, 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 like 7 shots. And I'm praying out loud like, please, God, don't let that be none of my kids, because my kids is right there.
Bullet holes line her 8-month-old baby boy's crib. Amazingly, he wasn't hit. And her 2-year-old toddler shaking with the passive.
Okay.
Yo, that's insane.
Okay. That's God working, boy. Like, okay.
Right. Damn.
So
that's scary as shit.
So now, my question I always ask is, so if we the Uncle Tom Coon sellouts for calling that out, like what's the name for him? Like, what the fuck?
He's a disenfranchised.
Oh, his meds. He's off his meds.
Mentally.
Fire in his mouth was not hurt either. This mom says a couple friends were in the home at the time. One of them, a man, was shot in the arm but will be okay. She says this all happened because she was too trusting of a lifelong friend she was letting stay at her house, who she had to kick out a few hours before the shooting.
She keeps screaming she gonna have somebody shoot up my house. I just brushed it off. I didn't really think my friend or...
Oh, shit. You know what I just thought about? I just thought about Akash right there.
What?
Telling the son person to leave.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Damn. She done put the girl out, hurt her feelings, embarrassed her. Get the fuck out of my house, bitch. This is my house.
Right.
Well, I'll show you. I'll be back.
Right.
I'm going to get the motherfucker, shoot this motherfucker up.
Right.
Here come the animal thug. Damn.
Was my friend was gonna do something like that to me or my kids.
That friend kept her promise. Now she's in fear for her life until these men are caught.
And I don't blame them. Every noise like that bothers me. Everything bothers me.
The screen door.
Yeah,
the screen
yo.
door made that ass. Yeah, she.
Right, that's PTSD.
Can't sleep right, but I don't have family and stuff, so I don't got nowhere to go. This is all I got.
Her two kids, just 2 and 8 months old, are actually with their father right now. They don't want him in that home as long as these guys are out there. We are told there is some video that may help police with this investigation. Detroit police, though, keeping that video close to the vest.
Shit, now that's one of the few times out of 1,000 we done heard the daddy came and got the damn kids. He ain't playing that bullshit.
Right.
He said
they safer with him.
Yeah.
Always safer with the daddy. It's not. It's,
period.
Right. Period.
Man,
there's no other way around it. Sorry.
Yeah. I'll send you the info and all that good shit.
Yeah. Bet that. Oh yeah. Hey, you got a link too for the jewelry jumps?
I got you, man. I'm gonna see
Please,
you all that.
Okay, bro.
All right, easy, man. Good luck too.
Yeah, no doubt.
You gonna get it? You getting on tonight?
Oh nah. I gotta head out somewhere tonight. Unless he do it early. Nah, probably. Maybe late. Like if I get on,
it'll be on late as hell.
Yeah, if it's late, I might be able to get on.
All right.
Yeah, you coming through?
I don't know. I gotta get up early and get ready for some
I
shit
know.
in the morning.
I know,
and
man.
shit.
Them late nights be killing me now.
Hell yeah.
But all right.
See, he's sleep now, getting ready and charged.
I know
up.
exactly. Yeah, I've been awake since earlier. But yeah, okay, yeah. But we'll be in touch.
All right. Put the little boy in the washing machine. Animal Thug see his man's in the gas station, claps his hands like, yeah, what now, sucker? Blast at him in the middle of the gas station. Another Animal Thug, and the Animal Thug mistress gets put out her friend's house for being unruly. She looks back and say, hey, I'm going to have my Animal Thug friends come shoot your house up. And she does. With her 8-month-old and her 2-year-old baby in the house. And if I'm the Uncle Tom Coon sellout for calling that out, what the hell are they?